my name is Carmen and I am passionate about showing you how you can impact your life positively by using Neurographica. There are no artistic skills needed, but you need to be brave to take action in your life. Neurographica is a powerful tool to make your present states visible and transform them to whatever you want to experience. Today I'm showing you how time can be expanded. I also organize online workshops on interesting topics in which we can draw together. In November, we will draw and connect to this symbol of abundance. In December, we are drawing our wins and get the energy from there. And in January, I want to offer a workshop on expanding time. So now let's see what can be done in Neurographica expanding time. Believe it or not, I am working on my business plan. Starting from October, going to July next year. Have you ever created a business plan or any plan in your life in that way? This way to create a plan is unique in Neurographica. And what I am doing just now, I am making my expanded timeline visible. Because I can expand time. There's always enough time for whatever needs to be done now. And this is what I make myself aware of with this extended timeline. You see, the linear time is this one, straight. It's going here. I had that at the beginning. That was like kind of my linear time lineage. And then I willingly extended my timeline in every month. Like here are the months, the linear month. I extended this timeline every month, and you can see there's so much more space to put my events on and to make my planning. And what was the first thing that happened to me was like this relief of there is enough time for everything I will be doing for my business in that time span. And this itself is a very relieving insight. This is going down there, and then it's going all the way up. So on this extended timeline, I have the opportunity to put shapes. which stand for events. Like I put one circle here on the time for right now, and it expanded, and it also expanded into another triangle, and there is something starting here in myself today leading to the future. That's what is visible here, and something is happening around here, and something very big is happening here, and I have an idea what it is. But the interesting thing about this kind of planning is as well that you also include the unknown. So here my timeline started here. I have an event here, what I know what it was, a very precious event for me, which has taken place. And now today another known event starts, which I marked in this shape of a triangle, which is also like giving energy to the future line. So that's why I put it on that line. And it leads to another event in the end of this month, which I'm not aware of yet what it is, but I can see that there is one. So by drawing your plan this way, you invite the unknown, you invite everything you cannot order from universe, you cannot yet manifest because your brain doesn't know. But like by drawing, I connect to my inner wisdom, to my higher self, to universal love and wisdom, and I am basically channeling what is happening. So this was an event what I put there. This is the time of the winter solstice, and I also put the time of the summer solstice because these are two like natural events which I want to use, which energies I want to use, like for growing my business and for also like functioning as a channel. These are energies I want to have in there. And here a star had appeared, and around that this roundish shape, which is something is like, for me there's something like this red energy of fire. There will be some transformation going on, and you can also see that in this like movement. There is some pathway, something will be finally being farewelled in myself to make space for all the new things that are coming up in February. And in February there's a very big moving energy towards some big event over here, which I'm not aware of yet what it is, but it will show up. And there are things to do, like events to do that lead to that. There's another big event, and like these are basically open shapes which are already here. I make it visible to my brain. They are there, but I'm not aware of what exactly it is. Yes, but I have a plan that there is something. And all this, like, I'm basically developing this plan now over, I don't know, whenever the last days, and it will take some more time to like channel the energies of these upcoming 9 months. And what happened was a completely new impression of time. I got the impression there is time, and enough time, for everything I will be doing for my business in the upcoming 9 months. And anyway, my business is not a linear thing for me, but it's always connected to my ability to channel the needs of people and to function as a channel, to say whatever needs to be said and to offer whatever needs to be offered now, like by me. That's my business, like to offer what wants to come through me now and to be open for that. So being a channel is also, and being able to receive what wants to be seen and needs to be heard, that's like one part of it. It is my passion to function as a guide in the jungle of life for you, using Neurographica as a tool. On my channel, you find a growing variety of free Neurographica tutorials and also of short versions of them to give you an overview of what this algorithm of Neurographica, what I'm explaining in the tutorial, can do for you. I'm also offering guided healing sessions if you are very brave and want to dive deep into your own subconsciousness and create very specific changes in your life. You can check out that in my bio. So if this expansion of time is interesting for you, you're welcome to join my January workshop on that topic. It's generally a very interesting experience, especially to be able to channel events in your future that your mind is not aware of, cannot be aware of. I have been doing that at the beginning of this year as well, and I had drawn that plan, and I can tell you that I was not aware of the meaning of all of the shapes at the time when I drew it, but all of these events, all of these shapes have appeared in my life. So it's basically you channeling your own energies and your own events that you will be like making visible in your life at a point of time when you are not even aware of them. So it really feels magically and interesting to walk along your like time and then see what happens, and also what is like contained in these shapes you have drawn. So this is also an exercise to invite the unknown into your life, to invite the unexpected. So because this is like the downside of like manifesting things. You can only manifest things that you are aware of, but you need to also have space for like things and events and learnings and whatever will inevitably come to your life, because it's necessary for you to do that, for you to learn that, but you might not be aware of all of that yet. So it's also a brave journey to be open. And if you want to explore that, like with me together for your own lives, and plan for a few months, for a whole year, for whatever time span ahead on a certain topic, you're also invited to check out my bio and book a one-on-one session with me. There are these healing sessions, and there are also my drawing sessions, light as I call them. So check it out and let's draw together. Check out my other videos on my channel if you're interested in drawing. Be brave, take a marker and get going. today. You can start right now. There's I offered a lot already. See you soon. Thank you for watching.